Hi, welcome back to the Cannabis Sommelier. I'm your host, Andrew Freedman. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Cannabis and Craft Beer Pairings. Today, I have a wonderful beer from Calgary and a fantastic extract from Vancouver Island. So, let's hop right into it. Another beer I've never had. It is the Jungle Bird from Dandy Ale Brewing. This is a pretty cool craft brewery in Calgary. It was 4 friends who got together, a chef, a teacher, a liquor guy, and a chemist who decided that they all wanted to open a brewery together. Started brewing professionally 2014. They were home brewing for a while, and just recently they opened a brewery tap room in Calgary, a big beautiful one in Ramsey, and it sounds like they have some great bites, so I can't wait to check it out. But this is a tropical dark sour. I was very interested. This is the first sour beer we've had on the Cannabis Sommelier, and what also interests me about it was that it's a bottle conditioned beer, and this is also the first bottle conditioned beer we've had on the Cannabis Sommelier. So I guess I will open it up and start talking about that. My handy dandy thumb opener. So bottle conditioned, basically they just leave yeast and sugars in there to party. Your byproduct of fermentation is CO2. So that's what's going to add the natural fermentation, I guess, is the bottle conditioning, much like, oh, I guess I over chilled the beer. There's a little plug in there. It's pretty funny to watch. Whatever. Let's keep drinking the beer. Okay. So the beer. It looks like dark brown sugar. It's a very dark color. I didn't expect it to be this dark, to be honest. Smells like brown sugar, lime, and pineapple, mango, a little bit of papaya, cola as well. Let's give it a sip. Nice and sour, but it's really well balanced with the darkness of the beer, with the sugar of the beer. It doesn't let the sourness of the sour beer take over. It really balances it out well. And if you're not a big sour beer drinker, this would be a great place to start. Nice long finish, nice and crisp. Bottle conditioned again, so the bubble isn't as aggressive as maybe you'd expect with a CO2 carbonated beverage. Wonderful. The extract I decided to pair it with is from Everlasting Extracts, and this is Nookies. It's a cross of nuken and Girl Scout cookies. So nuken being double shishka berry and Big Bud, and then the Girl Scout cookies being OG Kush and Durban Poison. Really excited to give it a try. Nice saucy consistency. And it definitely has that distinct nuken nose that I always kind of relate to, like tire, like a really thick tennis ballness. It's also just bursting with like lemon, citrus, lime zest, grapefruit. There's some of those diesel notes and definitely some umami kind of notes as well. Some mushroom, forest floor, kind of woodsy stick kind of characteristic. Very interesting. With the beer, from the extract to the beer, it actually makes the beer smell a lot like a tropical Hubba Bubba. Gives it a lot of sweetness, a lot of sugar. Really jazzes it up, and it makes the sour stand out a lot. When I go back to the extract, it really smells like I'm in a very fresh garden. As ridiculous as this may sound, it smells like I got off the plane in a tropical place, and there's just this nice citrus zest and humidity and fresh plants. It smells very refreshing, but it's distinctly nuken. If I was to blind taste it, I would say it was nuken and not Girl Scout cookies, because that nuken is one of those things that I know as soon as I smell it. Wonderful. Well, let's give it a taste. Nice size dab. Got my niche tube and my D nail for consistency in the experiment. That's nuken, all right. So kind of, nuken to me always kind of tastes like a bit of salty Play-Doh. That salinity, a little bit of blueberry, lemon, blackberry, some coffee, some gas, some petrol. Nuken's just so distinct, and this is very, very distinct with it. We'll see how it tastes with the beer. I think the beer is gonna strip what my girlfriend describes as a periodontally like bad breath taste and feeling off of my mouth. Killer pairing. So what it does is the sour blends with the other more pleasurable flavors in my mouth, kind of highlights the blue and blackberry characteristics. Adds that little bit of brown sugar. Like they read on the bottle, it's an ode to the tiki cocktail. With the extract in there, it definitely tastes like a cocktail now. Everything worked together so well and really rounded it all off. That's a terrible description, but it worked very, very well. So usually sour beers tend to kill extracts completely, but because this one has that brown sugar-esque taste, the nice dark malt, it really went well with the cannabis extract, the Nookies from Everlasting Extracts. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about sausage, you know, some gumbo would be great, anything like that. Maybe even a shrimp po' boy would be a wonderful pairing. So I hope you make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next week, cheers.